You ever just ask yourself, why can't I get anything finished? If you do, you might just be like the millions of people out there that just keep setting their goals improperly. Now, we all know the importance of thinking big and setting some goals, but when you set the big ones without the little ones, it's like saying you'll be a millionaire by next month if all you do is build a website. While it's not impossible, it is very improbable to make $1 million overnight. For some folks, it'll happen. I mean, look at what happened with the whole GameStop stock run. It actually did make a couple folks some millionaires overnight, but that's all by chance. And your wealth is more likely to be built by intention. What's going on, everybody? It's your guy T Spice, speaker, coach, and author of the book Have the Guts to Follow Your Guts While Playing It Safe is the Biggest Risk of All. And welcome to Keys. That's right, keeping eyes on your success, where we break down all of the mindset shifts you need to make if you want to live a life by design instead of by default. What I want you to realize in this video is that if you're not setting achievable goals, I mean goals that you can damn near see and touch, goals that you can almost taste, like Skittles, taste the rainbow. They're right there, but still far enough for you to reach for them. Making those larger goals is a perfect setup for failure. Now, what happens, and stop this video and walk away if I'm wrong, but hear me out. You end up getting this grandiose idea in your head, right? Then you run it by a couple of friends that you know and you do some research to back your idea. All the while not knowing that the research you're doing is counterproductive because you're doing Google searches about how other people have made something happen and you're not finding information specific to you and where you are in your life. You want the now steps, and it takes reverse engineering your goals from big to bite size in order to get them. Again, I'm not saying that you should be psyching yourself out or only thinking small. I'm saying that you should be setting super specific goals that get you where you want to be. If your goal is to start a business, okay, let's do it. Let's work that goal and just start it. If your goal is to make $10,000 in the first month of opening, that may be a stretch. Good. A goal that you know you can achieve isn't worth much. You want to stretch yourself just a bit out of your comfort zone. But if you're expecting to make $100,000 a month and you haven't done any marketing, no advertising, no form of true back-end business related practices, I want to remind you that there's only one way to eat an elephant. Bit by bit. But what happens if I stretch and miss my goal? Won't I be disappointed? Here's a reminder. The biggest problem with people setting goals isn't that they set them too high and miss. The biggest problem is that they set them too low and hit. Les Brown told me that. If you miss your goal, learn from it. Ask yourself where you could have improved your process and avoid beating yourself up, because you're getting ready to jump right back in the ring and try again, because we don't have no quitters around here. Do your best to avoid feeling discouraged. Remind yourself of why you set your goal in the first place and all the people who stand to benefit from you achieving it. Your friends, your family, your kids, strangers that want to be inspired by you. Fall in love with the process and celebrate small wins. Setting short-term goals help give you those little confidence boosts that help you keep going harder. They provide you with milestones that show you your progress. So keep going stronger. Keep striving, because as you continue on that path, it's like Pac-Man. What happens when you're playing Pac-Man? And don't act like you never played it. You know you can't win at Pac-Man by just getting all those special orbs now, can you? If you only go after those special orbs that allows you to eat the big bad ghost that's always following you, then you'll be left with nothing but the little pieces that lead there. But if you plan right, if you strategize your objectives and maybe hit the ones on the right side first, or clear up the path a little bit more, you'll reach those special orbs in divine timing. You'll eat those little ghosts up, unbothered. But you know the one thing about that is, once you eat one problem, it comes back in a different form. You've got to sidestep the trap of thinking that the game is going to end. For every level, there's a new devil. Instead, shift your relationship with challenges instead of always running away from them. If you'd like to know more about befriending your challenges, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna give you what you want. So set those humongous goals, please. But don't forget to lay out the path with smaller, more short-term ones as well. And carry out your strategy like the true champion you really are. Little by little, allow yourself to reach those bigger goals. But remember, baby steps matter, and it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. If this video was at all valuable to you, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and share it with somebody who needs to hear this too. And as always, love, be well, and don't forget to have the guts to follow your guts. Peace.